Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot.
Hi everybody and welcome to today's Chinese pot lesson. I'm Joe.
Hi, 大家好，欢迎来到中文播客，我是庆林。
In today's lesson, we are going to talk about getting lost. So how do we say to get lost in Chinese?
迷路，
And what will be some other vocabulary words that we will hear in our dialogue?
同学，
That's schoolmate,
宿舍，
dormitory,
食堂。
that's cafeteria. So I guess we are in an university environment. So what kind of time could that be? People getting lost in the university?
可能开学日吧。
Oh yeah, maybe the first day of school or orientation day, because that's when everybody gets lost on campus. So we want to make sure that you can understand the charming guy or girl that asks you for the way either on campus or on the road. So let's check out the dialogue.
Hey, 同学，我迷路了，这里是哪里？
这里是宿舍，
食堂怎么走？
跟我来吧。
嘿，同学，我迷路了，这里是哪里？
这里是宿舍，
食堂怎么走？
跟我来吧。
嘿，同学，我迷路了，这里是哪里？
这里是宿舍，
食堂怎么走？
跟我来吧。
Before discussing the details, let's check out the dialogue line by line.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
同学，我迷路了。
Hey schoolmate, I'm lost.
同学，我迷路了。
Hey schoolmate, I'm lost.
同学，我迷路了。这里是哪里？
Where am I?
这里是哪里？
Where am I?
这里是哪里？这里是宿舍。
This is the dormitory.
这里是宿舍。
This is the dormitory.
这里是宿舍。食堂怎么走？
How do I get to the cafeteria?
食堂怎么走？
How do I get to the cafeteria?
食堂怎么走？跟我来吧，
Just come with me.
跟我来吧，
Just come with me.
跟我来吧。
So here we have a girl asking for the way and then calling for the attention of her schoolmate. And she says, Hey schoolmate.
同学，同学，
So this word means schoolmate or classmate. And it may sound a bit weird in English to say, hey schoolmate, but in Chinese this is perfectly common to call out people like this. So whenever you don't know somebody on campus, you can just say, hey schoolmate.
嗨，同学。Joe，那不是同学呢？
You mean what happens if it's not a classmate, just somebody you don't know? Maybe we would say Mr. or Miss?
可以说先生、
Mr.
小姐。
Miss. Okay, but what would happen like if I am not really sure how to call that person? What would I say then?
那你可以说不好意思。
Ah yeah, that would be excuse me. So all of these are ways to call for somebody's attention when you don't know them. And this girl here is like, hey schoolmate, I'm lost.
同学，我迷路了。
Okay, here we have the word for to get lost.
迷路，迷路。
And then In front of that, we have a 我, which is I, and another particle again.
了
And this 了 is for completion or a situational change. So here this means like not to get lost, but she got lost. Oh, I got lost.
我迷路了
And then she's like, where am I?
这里是哪里
Okay, we have to talk about this a little bit more precisely because this is actually not where am I. This is more, we have here the words for this.
这里
This is here or this. And then the word for to be.
是
And then where.
哪里
So it's like this here is where. Where is this here? If you translate it literally. But it just means where is this? It's like, where am I? What is this place? I don't know where I am.
这里是哪里
And where is it?
这里是宿舍
Okay. Here we have the word for dormitory.
宿舍宿舍
And the structure follows the same as the question we've just had. So she says, here is the dormitory.
这里是宿舍。Joe，学校有2种宿舍，你知道吗？
Two kinds of dormitories. Yeah, probably you mean male and female dormitories.
男生宿舍和女生宿舍。
What kind of other dormitories could there be?
公司宿舍。
Oh yeah, in China it's very common that bigger companies offer dormitories for their employees. So this was a company dormitory.
公司宿舍。
Company and dormitory. But this girl here, she's lost, but she doesn't want to go to the dormitory. She is searching for the cafeteria. So she is like, how do I get to the cafeteria?
食堂怎么走？
So we have the word for cafeteria.
食堂，食堂。
And this is actually literally translated to food hall. So food
食
and hall.
堂
And then she asks, how do I go there?
怎么走？
So here we have a phrase that means how,
怎么
and then the verb to go.
走？
So this together is how to go.
怎么走？
What would be some other places that probably often people search for?
洗手间怎么走？
Oh, how do I get to the bathroom?
教室怎么走？
How do I get to the classroom? And of course, you can use this structure, 怎么 plus verb, to ask other questions. For instance, how to write something.
怎么写？
Or another question you can actually use this for is something like asking for vocabulary. Dormitory. How do you say that?
Dormitory 怎么说？
宿舍。
对了，Joe，你的名字怎么拼？
How to spell my name, J-O-E. And this question you may actually hear very commonly when you go to China because people really don't know how to spell Western names. So this guy doesn't waste any time and just says, just come with me.
跟我来吧，
So here we have the word with me.
跟我
And this 跟 here functions as a preposition, so with. And then with me, 跟我. And then after that there's the verb to come.
来，
So to come with me. And then after that we have the ba particle, which means to make a suggestion. Okay, and together it's...
跟我来吧，
Could I say this with the original verb 走 as well?
可以呀，跟我走吧。
So that's the same meaning. Okay.
Hey, Tom!
Oh, Tammy, how's it going?
Ni hao, ni hao. How's your Chinese coming along?
Well, I gave up.
真的吗? Chinese pod no longer?
Well, really, I was so busy, I didn't have the time.
Not the time. You don't have 90 seconds per day?
90 seconds?
Yes, 90 seconds. So you did not try Chinese Pod Recap? This app, you can insert your learning experience whenever you have even just a little window of time.
90 seconds are enough to go through bite-sized pieces and recap your lessons in Chinese Pod Recap, the app for busy learners that want to use little breaks to refresh what they learned. Chinese Pod Recap synchronizes to your phone so you have what's relevant for you available even if you have no internet connectivity, like on planes or in the deepest tunnels of the New York subway.
So now you have all the details, and this girl gets her private campus tour, and we can listen to the dialogue again.
跟我们一起听对话吧。
嘿，同学，我迷路了，这里是哪里？
这里是宿舍，
食堂怎么走？
跟我来吧。
嘿，同学，我迷路了，这里是哪里？
这里是宿舍，
食堂怎么走？
跟我来吧。
嘿，同学，我迷路了，这里是哪里？
这里是宿舍，
食堂怎么走？
跟我来吧。
In today's lesson, you have learned how to say that you got lost.
我迷路了。
And you have learned how to ask for the way. And of course, you don't have to get lost to ask for the way. This can be used in any other situation as well. So let's assume we are on a business meeting and I'm visiting your company for the first time. How would you introduce the company to me first?
这里是我们公司。
And maybe before the meeting, I have to go to the toilet. So I would say, 洗手间怎么走?
跟我来吧。
Thank you. So if you guys have any questions on today's content, you can drop us a question in the comment section below. My name is Joe.
我是庆林，
下次见拜拜。
Now, here's a vocabulary recap.
同学
Schoolmate or classmate.
迷路，
To get lost.
宿舍
Dormitory.
食堂
Cafeteria.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number 4364. So just go to www.chinesepod.com/4364 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/4364.
Chinese Pod, Chinese Pod.